Hello friends, welcome to my channel Technical Arquen. Myself Arnab Kundu. Today I will discuss on scopes of variables in Python. There are actually two types of variables. One is local variable, other is global variable. So we will discuss in depth. So go to the computer screen. Today we will discuss the basic scopes of variables in Python. Okay? All variables in a program may not be accessible at all locations in that program. This depends on where we have declared a variable. There are two basic scopes of variables in Python, and there number one is a local variable and number two is a global variable. Means in Python we can declare a variable in two ways, either as a local variable or global variable. Okay, variables that are defined inside a function body have a local scope, and the variables that are defined outside have a global scope. Okay, now just go for an example. Suppose write a equal 10, and after that define a function, user defined function, scope underscore variable, parenthesis open close, put a colon, and after just write print a. Okay, and after we just call the user defined function, scope underscore variable, open and close the parenthesis. Okay, and also print a. Okay, now just save the file, go file and save, put a name example302.py and press enter, and just go to the command prompt and write Python example302.py and press enter. Okay, so what happened here, a is a global variable and this global variable is accessed within the function scope underscore variable. That's why this particular statement also print 10, because the global variable a have the value 10, and outside of this function means here the global variable is also accessed. That's why here also the value of a is 10. Now take another example. Suppose we write here b equal to 20 and then write def, means define user defined function. Suppose write scope underscore variable and parenthesis open close, put a colon, and then just write b equal to 25. Okay, and then just print b. Okay, and after just call the user defined function scope underscore variable, and after just print the variable b. Okay, and just file and go to the save options, put a name example303.py and press enter. Go to the command prompt and type Python example303.py and press enter. So what get here as output? Within the function we get the value of b is 25, but outside of this function the value is 20. That means here the outside declared b is a global variable and inside declared variable b is a local variable. That means within the function here the value which is print, it is a local variable. That's why it's print 25. But after outside the user defined function, when we print the value of b, then we get the global b, means the global variable b, and that's why it's print 20. Okay, means inside it's declared as a local, but outside it is acts as a global. Okay, now suppose we change this print statement from here and put this just before this b equal to 25, this statement. Just write print and just write b. Okay, now we save the file and just again write Python example303.py. So we get error. Why? Because actually here a variable cannot be both local and global inside a function, because when we print b, that means it's actually accessing this global b, and after we again declare b equal to 25 means it's a local. So it's not possible in Python. A variable cannot be both local and global inside a function. It's not possible. Okay, so to do this, actually what we can do, just before this print b, we are just write global and just write b, means we are declaring this b as a global now. Okay, now we just save the file, and after again if we write python example 303.py and press enter, so we get the result. That means when it entered within this function definition, so it declared global b. So that's why here the b just print the outside value of b, means the global b. That's why it's print 20. And again b is assigned a value 25. Now b value is changed from 20 to 25, means within this scope underscore variable user defined function, the b is a global, and the global keyword is used to declare a variable as global. Okay, so in that way we can solve the previous problem. Okay, now take another example. Suppose write b equal to 12 and then define the user defined function scope underscore variable and put a colon, and after suppose write global b. Okay, and then just write b equal to 25 and then just print b. Okay, and after we just call this user defined function scope underscore variable, and then again we want to print the value of b, and after we save the file, suppose put a name example304.py. okay, and just go to the command prompt and just type python example304.py and press enter. So what we get? 25 25. Why? Because at first we declared b equal to 12. This is a global, and within this function, means inside this user defined function, again we declared the b as global, means here whatever the b we are using, they are global b. So that's why we're using global b, and then we change the value of global b, just use b equal to 25, and then we print b. So what we get? 25, means updated result of b. Okay, and outside of this function, then when we want to print b, so it will print 25, means the v value is no more 12 because the v value is already changed to 25. I discuss another function is known as globals. The globals function is called from within a function, and it will return all the names that can be accessed globally from the function. Okay, so just go for an example. Suppose write b equal to 10 and then just print id of b, means we want to know the object identity of b. Okay, and then define a user defined function scope underscore variable and just put a colon, and then write b equal to 20. Okay, and then just write y equal, and we are using this function globals, and then parenthesis open close, and after within square bracket just write within single quote b. Okay, and after we just print the id of y. Okay, and after that we want to print the variable b. Okay, then suppose we again call this globals function, and then within square bracket write within single quote b and put a value, suppose 28. Okay, and then we just call the user defined function scope underscore variable, parenthesis open close, and at last we print the variable b. Okay, now save the Python code, put a name example305.py and press enter. Just go to the command prompt, write python example305.py and press enter. So what we get? At first what happened? b equal to 10 is there, and whatever the object identity, just print here. So for b is concerned, the object identity is given in some number 15543 in that way. Okay. Inside the function, again we declare b equal to 20. Now what happened? We store the global variable b in the local variable y. Okay. And means this b global means we are talking about this b is concerned, because this b is a local, and that's why when we put globals function and within put single quote b, that means we are talking about this global b, and just the value stored within the y. And then we check id of y is the same, because b and y both are pointing to the same references, means both variables are referred to the same object, means that's why the object identity for both b and y are same. Okay, that's why when we print id of y, the same as whatever the id of b, and then we want to print the value b. So what the value of b? B is 20. Why? Because here the b means we are talking about this local b. Okay, and after we want to change the value of the global b, so just use globals. This b means the global b, and put a value 28. Okay, and after outside of this user defined function, when we print the value of b, we get 28. Means through these globals we can change the global variable value. Okay, and when we use this b here, so this b actually the local, means b equal to 20, this is a local b, and b equal to 10, this is a global b. Okay, I hope that you have understood today's topic. For more videos, keep watching my channel Technical Arcane. Thank you.